Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Daily House Ideas, where we transform houses into homes with style and heart. Today, we're diving into something truly magical, creating a minimalist farmhouse Christmas inspired by the queen of effortless design herself, Leanne Ford. If you love clean lines, organic textures, and that perfectly imperfect holiday charm, you're in the right place. We'll walk through every space, from your exterior to your coziest corners, showing you how to blend farmhouse warmth with minimalist restraint this Christmas season. Before we begin this festive journey together, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and drop a comment telling us your favorite farmhouse Christmas tradition. Let's make your home absolutely stunning this holiday season. Creating that breathtaking first impression starts with your farmhouse exterior. Think Leanne Ford's signature white-on-white palette with touches of natural warmth. Adorn your porch with a simple fresh greenery garland along the roofline. Eucalyptus and cedar work beautifully. Add a single oversized wreath on your front door, keeping it unadorned or wrapped with linen ribbon. Consider vintage-style lanterns flanking your entrance, filled with battery-operated candles for that warm glow. The key is restraint. Let architectural details shine while adding just enough festive touches to say, "Welcome home." This approach creates what designers call visual breathing room, space for the eye to rest while still feeling celebratory and inviting. Your entryway sets the entire tone for your home's holiday story. Install simple brass or black hooks for coats and hats, keeping that functional beauty Leanne loves. Place a vintage wooden bench beneath with woven baskets underneath for shoe storage, both practical and charming. Hang an oversized antique mirror to reflect light and create spaciousness. Layer a natural jute mat with a smaller vintage-inspired runner featuring subtle holiday motifs. Add a ceramic bowl for keys on a slim console table, paired with a small potted paperwhite or rosemary tree. Drape a linen garland along the mirror frame or hooks. The magic lies in curated simplicity. Every piece serves a purpose while contributing to that effortlessly collected aesthetic. The living room deserves that signature Leanne Ford treatment, layers of texture in a neutral palette. Start with your existing furniture, likely featuring comfortable sofas in natural linens or worn leather. The Christmas transformation happens through thoughtful layering rather than overwhelming decoration. Think chunky knit throws in cream or oatmeal draped casually over seating. Add linen pillow covers in seasonal whites and natural tones. No busy patterns needed. This foundation creates what's called a tonal scheme, where varying shades of similar colors create depth without visual chaos. The restraint allows your festive touches to truly shine. Remember, Leanne's philosophy centers on making spaces feel lived in and loved, not staged or stuffy during the holidays. Your Christmas tree becomes the living room's stunning centerpiece when styled with minimalist intention. Choose a full, natural tree. Fraser fir or noble fir work beautifully. Embrace Leanne's love for white and warm wood tones with your ornament selection. Think wooden beads, hand-carved ornaments, white ceramic pieces, and natural elements like dried orange slices. Skip the tinsel and colored lights. Instead, use warm white string lights woven throughout. Add a chunky knit tree collar or simple linen tree skirt at the base. Place gifts wrapped in craft paper and linen ribbons beneath. This approach creates a cohesive, gallery-worthy tree that feels both festive and sophisticated, proof that less truly becomes more. Beyond the tree, layer in Christmas touches that feel organic to your space. Style your mantle with fresh greenery, a simple cedar garland with no embellishments needed. Add vintage brass candlesticks in varying heights with cream taper candles. Place a few white ceramic houses or a wooden nativity scene for gentle holiday narrative. On coffee tables and side tables, arrange vintage books tied with twine, small potted evergreens, or a simple white ceramic bowl filled with natural pine cones. Hang stockings in natural linen or cream knits from the mantle using leather straps. These vignettes create what designers call collected moments, spaces that tell stories without shouting. Each element contributes to the overall serenity while celebrating the season's joy. Transform your dining room into a celebration-ready space that maintains farmhouse minimalism. Start with your existing farmhouse table. That beautiful wood grain needs minimal adornment. The magic happens in the layering. Use a simple linen table runner in natural or white down the center, allowing the wood to show on both sides. This creates visual interest while maintaining that clean, uncluttered aesthetic Leanne champions. Consider the lighting. If you have a statement pendant or chandelier, perhaps wrap it minimally with fresh greenery and white berries. Keep overhead decorations subtle to maintain the room's airy quality. The goal is creating an inviting atmosphere where conversation and connection take center stage, not competing decorations. Set a Christmas table that's Instagram-worthy yet totally approachable. Layer simple white or cream dishes. Mismatched vintage pieces add character. Use natural linen napkins tied with twine and tucked with sprigs of fresh rosemary or eucalyptus. Create a centerpiece using what's called a linear arrangement, a low, long display of white candles in varying heights, interspersed with small potted evergreens or eucalyptus branches. Add natural wood chargers or placemats for warmth. Incorporate vintage brass or copper flatware if you have it. Place small sprigs of greenery at each setting, perhaps tied to the napkin. This approach creates an elevated yet effortless tablescape that encourages guests to linger. The natural materials and neutral palette ensure nothing competes with the food or faces around your table. Your farmhouse kitchen maintains its functional beauty while embracing festive cheer. Keep countertops relatively clear. Leanne's minimalist approach means only displaying what you use and love. If you have open shelving, this is your moment to style thoughtfully. Arrange white dishes, vintage crockery, and wooden cutting boards as usual, but tuck in small greenery sprigs or white berries between items. Your cabinet fronts might be white shaker style or natural wood. Either provides the perfect backdrop for subtle holiday touches. Near your stove and coffee station, maintain clear working space. Form follows function in farmhouse design. The refrigerator stays clean and uncluttered. Perhaps one simple magnetic wreath if you love a touch of festivity in every corner. Create charming Christmas moments in your kitchen's functional areas. On your countertop near the coffee machine, arrange a small wooden tray with your daily essentials, French press or pour-over setup, white ceramic mugs, and a small potted rosemary labeled "Coffee First." Add a tiny brass or wooden Christmas tree figurine, no taller than 4 inches. Near the stove, hang a fresh herb bundle, rosemary, sage, and bay leaves tied with twine, both decorative and useful for holiday cooking. Style your windowsill with white ceramic pitchers holding fresh eucalyptus branches. If you have a kitchen island, place a long wooden dough bowl filled with white candles and pine cones as a centerpiece. These thoughtful touches celebrate the season without sacrificing precious workspace or that clean aesthetic. Your family room becomes the ultimate cozy Christmas hideaway with Leanne's layered approach. This space differs from the formal living room. It's about comfort and connection. Arrange seating to face your flat-screen TV while maintaining conversation flow. Layer your sofa with even more texture. Faux fur throws, cable knit blankets, and extra pillows in cream, oatmeal, and soft gray. Add a pouf or vintage leather ottoman for flexible seating. The coffee table gets styled for function. A wooden tray holding remotes, coasters, and a small succulent in a white pot. Drape a simple garland along any built-in shelving, woven with warm white fairy lights. Place a basket filled with rolled blankets nearby. This room embraces what's called hygge, that Danish concept of cozy contentment perfect for Christmas movie marathons. Even your workspace deserves festive farmhouse charm. If you have a multifunctional area serving as a home office, maintain its functionality while adding seasonal warmth. Your small desk, Perhaps a vintage wood piece or simple white console stays relatively clear. Add a brass desk lamp for task lighting and ambience. Place a small vintage radio on a shelf above, perhaps wrapped with a simple greenery sprig. That unique small desk clock becomes part of your Christmas vignette when surrounded by a tiny wreath of eucalyptus. Use a white ceramic pencil holder and wooden desktop organizer to keep supplies tidy. Pin a simple postcard or vintage Christmas card to a small inspiration board. Add a potted paper white bulb for living beauty. This space proves that productivity and festivity can absolutely coexist in beautiful harmony. Transform your reading nook into a Christmas sanctuary for quiet moments. If you have a cozy chair or window seat, this is your personal retreat. Layer with those chunky knit throws and sheepskin pillows. Place a vintage wooden stool or small side table nearby to hold your current read, a white ceramic mug for tea, and a brass candle holder with a cream candle. Hang a small wreath on the wall above or lean it against the windowsill. Add a simple string of warm white lights around the window frame for evening ambience. If you have a small bookshelf nearby, style it with books arranged by color. Think cream and white spines forward, interspersed with small white ceramic objects and natural greenery. Place a woven basket at the base filled with extra blankets. This nook embodies slow living, the intentional practice of savoring simple moments, especially meaningful during the Christmas season. Your farmhouse bedroom becomes a peaceful Christmas haven through subtle, sophisticated touches. Keep the foundation simple. White or cream bedding forms the base, with layers of textured blankets in natural tones. Add a few holiday pillows, but stay within your neutral palette, perhaps linen covers with subtle embroidered snowflakes or simple joy text. Drape a simple greenery garland across your headboard or along a bedroom mirror. Place a vintage wooden tray on your nightstand holding a white candle, small evergreen sprig in a bud vase, and your book. If you have a bedroom bench, drape it with a chunky knit throw and add a few wrapped packages as decorative elements. The approach here is whisper quiet Christmas. You should feel the holiday spirit without visual overwhelm. Quality sleep matters, so the decoration stays serene and soothing, embracing what designers call restorative design. Even your farmhouse bathroom gets a festive yet functional upgrade. The key is keeping practical spaces clutter-free while adding intentional touches. Near your wastafel, vessel sink or farmhouse apron sink, keep daily essentials in white ceramic containers, toothbrushes, cotton swabs, hand soap in a glass dispenser. Add a small sprig of eucalyptus or a white berry stem in a tiny bud vase. Hang a simple greenery wreath on the bathroom mirror or above the towel rack. Roll white bath towels and place them in a wire basket, tucked with a small pine branch. In the shower area, consider eucalyptus hung from the shower head. The steam releases its wonderful aroma. Place a white ceramic tray with a luxurious bar soap and a small candle near the tub if you have one. These subtle touches create a spa-like Christmas experience during your daily routines. Don't overlook your farmhouse garage. It deserves festive attention too. This utilitarian space can still reflect your design aesthetic while remaining highly functional. If you have wall-mounted storage systems, keep them organized and add a simple evergreen garland along the top beam. Hang vintage-style lanterns near the entry door to your house for warm welcome lighting. Create a small potting station or gift-wrapping area on a wooden workbench, styled with white storage boxes and a few holiday decorations. If you store firewood here, arrange it neatly with a vintage metal bin for kindling nearby. Consider painting garage walls white or keeping natural wood exposed for that farmhouse aesthetic. Mount a simple wreath on the garage's interior door. Even practical spaces benefit from thoughtful design. This approach is called whole home cohesion, where every space reflects your aesthetic vision. Extend your Christmas celebration outdoors with patio styling that withstands winter weather. Your farmhouse patio becomes an enchanting space for crisp air gatherings. Arrange weather-resistant furniture. Perhaps teak or metal pieces with outdoor cushions in natural fabrics. Add plaid or cable knit outdoor throw blankets for warmth. String cafe lights overhead or wrap them around patio posts for magical evening ambience. Place large galvanized containers filled with evergreen branches and birch logs near seating areas. If you have a patio table, style it with a simple centerpiece of white lanterns surrounding small potted evergreens. Consider adding a vintage metal tub filled with firewood nearby if you have an outdoor fireplace. Hang a large-scale wreath on any exterior wall. This outdoor room extends your living space and embraces the beauty of celebrating Christmas surrounded by nature, embodying that farmhouse connection to the outdoors. Understanding Leanne Ford's design approach helps you nail this aesthetic. Her philosophy centers on livable luxury, spaces that look beautiful but feel comfortable and real. She embraces imperfection, choosing vintage and antique pieces with history over pristine new items. White serves as her foundational color, but she layers in natural woods, metals, and textures to prevent sterility. Leanne believes in the power of negative space, not filling every surface or corner. She mixes high and low, pairing budget-friendly finds with investment pieces. For Christmas, this means choosing quality over quantity with decorations. Select fewer, more meaningful pieces rather than covering every surface. Embrace asymmetry in arrangements. Things don't need to match perfectly. Most importantly, let your home tell your family's story. These principles create what's called edited maximalism, carefully curated abundance that still feels restrained and intentional. Let's talk practical steps for achieving this aesthetic in your own home. Start by decluttering each space. Minimalism requires discipline about what stays visible. Shop your home first. You likely have pieces that fit this aesthetic already. For new items, hit thrift stores, antique shops, and farmhouse markets for authentic vintage finds. When buying greenery, choose real over artificial whenever possible. The texture and scent matter. Create a cohesion plan. Decide on your color palette, likely whites, creams, naturals with wood tones, and stick to it throughout every room. Work room by room rather than trying to decorate everything at once. Take photos as you go. Sometimes you can't see what's too much until you view it through a camera lens. Remember the principle of visual weight. Balance large elements with smaller ones, but leave breathing room. This methodical approach prevents overwhelm and ensures a cohesive, whole-home aesthetic. Selecting the right foundational pieces makes all the difference. For seating, choose natural linen sofas, vintage leather chairs, or slip-covered pieces in white or cream. Tables should feature visible wood grain, farmhouse tables, vintage writing desks, and reclaimed wood coffee tables work beautifully. Look for pieces with simple lines rather than ornate details. Lighting fixtures set the mood. Think oversized pendants in black metal or brass, vintage-inspired sconces, and statement chandeliers with candelabra bulbs. Storage solutions include wire baskets, wooden crates, vintage trunks, and open shelving. For holiday-specific items, invest in quality wooden ornaments, white ceramic pieces, brass candle holders, and natural fiber textiles that you'll use year after year. Avoid trendy holiday decor in favor of classic elements. This approach emphasizes what designers call timeless investment pieces, items that transcend seasonal trends and serve you for years. There you have it, friends. Your complete guide to creating a minimalist farmhouse Christmas with Leanne Ford's effortlessly elegant style. We've journeyed through every space in your home, from that stunning exterior welcome to your peaceful bedroom retreat. The beauty of this approach is that it's achievable, sustainable, and truly livable. You're not creating a showroom. You're crafting a home where memories happen, where family gathers, where the season's joy feels authentic and warm. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's creating spaces that feel like you, just dressed up a bit for the holidays. If you love these ideas, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Daily House Ideas for weekly design inspiration, and drop a comment sharing which space you're most excited to transform. Thank you for spending this time with me. Here's to your most beautiful, peaceful, and joy-filled Christmas season yet. Happy decorating, everyone!